Okay, good morning. And we are in process of we were in process of discussing the SAP SD overview, in which we are talking about uh, the processes and the functionalities available in the SAP SD module. And in yesterday's session, we have discussed about SAP processes for the SD module, that is the sales process or the sales submodule or the shipping submodule and the billing. And as part of the sales, we have quotation, we have sales order, and we have enquiry as well. And as part of the shipping, we have delivery note, we have picking, and we have post goods issue. And billing, we have billing with a different kind of billing, like billing document, credit memo document, debit memo document, and invoice correction request. These are the different kind of documents, different kind of billing documents applicable for the billing. And then we try to understand, so what are the different sub processes or the sub functionalities of the sales. Like we understood that we have some sales, pre-sales related activities like enquiry and quotation, and we also understood what functionalities will be automatically performed in the enquiry and quotation, and also what functionalities executed, what functionalities performed by the system during the sales order creation also. Like we understood that when we create the sales order, system automatically will check the availability of the stock. System also transfer the requirements to the material requirement planning department. System will transfer the sales requirements or the sales order requirements or the sales order required quantities. Information will be transferred to the material requirement planning department, and also system will determine pricing, and the system will also perform the credit check, and also system will perform the delivery scheduling, and system also will take care of like export control related activities, and also system will determine so what shipping point, what point is used to ship the goods, or from which point goods are supposed to ship, from which point the goods are supposed to departure, and from which point the goods are supposed to ship. That point also determined automatically during the sales order creation, and also system will determine the route determination. That means system will determine what route the goods has to reach, the using the what route or what path or what route has to be used by the system to reach the goods to the customer. These are all the different things, different functionalities executed automatically during the sales order creation. So this is what we discussed so far. And let us discuss about the same thing of shipping and the same thing of like billing as well. Okay, so see, like shipping is having three different functionalities. Shipping is having three different functionalities, that is delivery note, picking, packing, and goods issue. So shipping is having delivery note, picking, packing, and post goods issue. So what is the delivery note? Basically, before you actually deliver the goods, before you actually deliver the goods to the customer, what happens? We need to do some pre-shipping related activities. From pre-shipping related activities. So those activities are considered, those activities are considered, and those activities will be part of the delivery document. So that means in order to take care of, in order to perform pre-shipping activities, you create a delivery document, you create a delivery document, okay, and using the delivery document or during the delivery document creation, you will take care of picking and packing and other related things. So that way you can say the delivery note initiate the shipping process. The delivery note initiate or trigger the shipping process. It is not end point, it is the starting point. In order to ship the goods, the starting point is the delivery note. That means it initiate, okay, the delivery process. And also it will make sure during the delivery note creation, during the delivery document creation, we will make sure whether the goods are available or not. That means the system, while creating the delivery, we have an option, to verify, to validate whether the goods are available or not. The reason is we do the same thing while creating the sales order. Umera, am I correct? We perform the system will perform the availability check in the
Yes,
sales order creation time also. Am I correct?
yes, Venkat.
Okay. And again I'm telling you that the system will perform availability check one more time. What could be the reason?
Just to confirm it is there.
Say it again.
Just to confirm that the goods are there, not any other, someone else must have ordered meantime.
Yes, that means you are correct. There are multiple reasons. So even though the goods are confirmed in the order level, there is a possibility that we change the quantity, right? It is possibility during the delivery creation we have an option to change the delivery quantity. You can reduce it, you can increase it, but system will pop up the message. Okay, you can mostly
So,
will reduce it. So since you are reducing the goods, we need to our system will make sure whether the goods are available or not. And not only that, as you already mentioned that your sales order creation time might be 15 days back or 1 month back or 10 days back or 2 days back. So that time maybe stock is available, but if in between, if the stock is being used for any other order, then it will be tough, right? Then it will be a difficult case. So that is the reason the system will perform. That's up to you. That's up to you. It is not that system will do that, but you need to. We have a setup. We have a control. Whether you wanted to use the availability check one more time during the delivery document creation or not. That's the one thing. And also the credit check. So system will also perform the credit check one more time during the delivery creation, because it is possible we always change the quantity during the delivery. So if you reduce the quantity, then the credit limit maybe we need to consider less amount than the previous amount. So that is the reason system will perform the credit check one more time. And also during the delivery creation time, whatever the foreign related activities we need to take care, and also system need to perform the delivery scheduling. Okay, these are all the different things which will be performed by the system one more time during the delivery creation. And not only that, transportation planning also will take care. But now this transportation planning module is not part of SD. It is completely out of box of ERP. We have transportation module. We have transportation management module, TM module. Okay, TM module. That will take care, like, currently people are using transportation management module to handle the transportation planning. Okay. Okay. And the same time, like during, like, this order, the delivery creation, we will perform the picking of the goods, because in order to deliver the goods, so what is the first thing? You need to go and pick the goods from the warehouse. Okay, or like goods are not available just like that, right? So in order to in order to initiate, in order to handle shipping process, you need to do the picking process. So what is the picking process? Picking process is like, you can say that moving the goods from, one specific, if you are using the warehouse management, if you are using the warehouses, then if you are using the concept of warehouse, then we have different process. Or if you are not using the warehouses, so then the picking is nothing but, okay, moving the goods from your like storage locations, to the shipment loading, like your uh, truck, I don't know, your truck, or your any whatever the kind of shipping you are using, shipment mode you are using, moving there. That means basically the picking is physical movement of goods from the storage location to, like, your loading equipment. Okay, if in case you are using the warehouse management, then movement of goods from the warehouse to the, like, other loading equipment. So this is what the picking and packing. As you know that, sometimes some goods you need to pack. So that means you need to tell the system, so 10 goods has to be packed into one box, or 10 products, 100 products has to be packed into, like, one box. I don't know, you can say any other kind of like, packaging items. Sometimes we use the boxes, sometimes we use the cart. Okay, like whatever it is. Okay, like determining, I don't know, performing the packing of the material is nothing but the packaging, or packing approach or packing concept. So packing is nothing but uh, identifying the packing material, and identifying the packing material, whether it is a box or cart. Okay, identifying that. Okay, and then pack, like those link your products to the packaging material. So this is, like, packing activity. Mostly 90% packing may not be important. Packing may not be important because most of the clients don't use, like, packing concept, but still, like, we will discuss. But it is having a little less importance in the market. And there is also concept of batch management, and also, like, uh, serial number control. Basically, batch management in the sense, that, right, like, especially in the food industries, or pharma industries, food industries, or pharma industries. What happens? The goods are produced in the form of batches. You know that if you take any medicine, if you take any medicine, like, if you look back of that, pack, the sheet, the tablet sheet, or or if you look at your like, liquid medicine, whatever it is, you can see the batch number. So the reason for, like, using the batches in the industry, um, if something happens, if a medicine got, some reaction, if the medicine got, some kind of allergies to the customers who use that medicine, uh, the 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 idea is like this. they don't they just wanted to block the complete batch. Okay, whatever is produced during that slot, whatever is produced during that specific time, they considered as a batch, and it is easy for them, it is easy for them to block complete batch kind of thing. Even when you are producing the food products, we use the batches. See, for some food product is not like not so not like it created some kind of food poison kind of people kind of thing, then what happens, they will completely like announce or recall that complete batch kind of thing. Okay, so that is the reason, if in case your client is using the batch management, batch management, then SAP also come up with a solution called batch determination functionality, and also the serial numbers. So sometimes when you are dealing with some kind of engines like some kind of you are producing the cars. Okay, there is a requirement of like assigning the serial numbers, assigning the serial numbers to the products, like win number kind of thing, generating the win number or assigning the win number to the each and every car. So that is taken care by the serial number control. Okay, and the last part of shipping, the last part of shipping is it is the final activity of the shipping process. Post goods issue, post goods issue is the final part of shipping process. And this is the time, this is the time when the ownership of the goods will change from one person to the other person. So that means till you do the picking, till you also do the packing, so the ownership will not change, because during the time, during the picking and packing time, the goods will be available, the goods will be still owned by your company, the goods the ownership of the goods will not change. But when you do the post goods issue, when you do the post goods issue, this is the time, this is the time when the complete ownership will change, the complete ownership will change. Okay, that is the complete shipping process. Like sorry, that's like the like typically performed when the customer takes the ownership. And also this is the time, this is the time, like your accounting people will be notified, because it updates the inventory. Your accounting people will be notified because it will update inventory. That means what does it mean, like changing the ownership? Vijay or Umaira, what does it mean? Changing the ownership means what?
It's moved from one person to the other person.
Your goods
All,
are your goods are moving away from the your warehouse, right?
yes, so it will be their responsibility now.
So that means your inventory will be reduced, right? After
Yes,
the after the goods issue, your inventory will be reduced, right?
yes,
So that means during the post goods issue time, the system will update the system will update the inventory the based on the quantity what you like shipped. And also, since the goods are goods, since the like goods are goods inventory is updated, since the inventory is updated, so it has to be affected from the accounting side also, right? At a later point of time, if anybody wanted to know why the inventory has to be reduced, you need to know that accounting people has to be notified that like the okay, we sold some goods. Okay, that's the reason our inventory is reduced. So that kind of update has to be taken care, right?
yes,
So that is what we call updates GL account. Basically, whenever the ownership of the goods change, or whenever you do the post goods issue, okay, your GL accounts will be updated against the against the corresponding account, whatever the corresponding account related to that goods. Okay, that GL account will be updated with the cost of goods sold, and also inventory changes will happen. So these are the things like typically happens during the post goods issue. Okay, you can say post goods issue is the post goods issue. The goods issue completes the shipping process. It is what it is, the activity. Post goods issue is the activity which completes okay, the shipping process, and also your the ownership of the goods will change, and it will this process will update, the system will update like inventory, and system will also update the GL accounts, okay, in the system. So this is what happens in the during the post goods issue, okay. And billing, so billing means basically what happens, what you do. So you provide an invoice to the customer, right? You create an invoice to the billing doc invoice, like when you go to the shop. So after completing anything, after completing everything, like when you pick the goods, like when you pick the goods in the cart, when you come to the counter, what happens? Before you come out of the shop, okay, you will give the invoice document. So in the similar way in SAP also, like the billing initiates, or it's not only initiates, so the billing process creates the customer invoice, or billing process generates the customer invoice. That means in this billing process, you try to give the proof of the sales, you try to give the proof of the sales to the customer, which is nothing but the customer invoice. And also the system will update finance, because you are creating the billing document means, what does it mean? So that means we decided to collect the we decided to collect the amount from the customer. So when you decide to collect money from the customer, okay, that has to be notified with the FI people. That has to be intimated. Here is the integration happens. Here is the one place integration happens. Whenever you create a billing document, that billing document has to be released. That billing document details, that billing document information has to be released to the FI department. Why? Because it has to be notified to the FI, finance, account receivables, so that the AR department people will follow up with the customer. Okay. Whenever you create the invoice document, or whenever you create the billing document, that billing that billing information has to be integrated. That billing information has to be integrated with your finance AR people, so that they will start or they will initiate the amount collection process. So that is the reason the billing will be notified. The billing process will be integrated with the, like FI department. It will update the FI department, and also it will update the customer account and revenue account. It will update the customer when you create a billing document and release to the accounting. What happens? Accounting document will create. When you create a billing document and release to the accounting, the system will create a accounting document. So when you look at the accounting document, from FI side, what happens? The system will update. Like you can say, uh, what GL account this the revenue account will go, what GL account the discount will go. Like this, the system will update the all the corresponding GL accounts. The system will update. The system will post the corresponding GL accounts based on the revenue, discount, or freight. Okay, and also the system redetermine the price one more time during the billing document. Okay, what is the initial point of pricing? What is the initial point of price determination during this sales process? Umaira, it's important point. What is the initial time of pricing? The price determination by the sales in the system during the sales order,
Uh,
right?
yeah,
And what is the one more time during the billing also? Why?
billing. Okay.
Can you guess why? Why its system has to verify the price one more
So
time during the billing?
so that they have to find out if this customer can be given so and so price, and if he is allowed a discount based on the order that he's placed?
Uh, Not like that. Uh, you know that, in the typical sales process, there is a gap between order and billing, right?
Yeah,
And there is a possibility that we change the price. For let us say there is a 10 days a difference between billing time and and order time, and it could be possible that we change the price of that product during that time, right?
yeah,
And also, it could be possible that we might have given some kind of discounts during that time, some kind of freight we added to the process. It is possible, right?
yes.
So that is the reason SAP has provided an option. SAP provided an option to
Price determination.
redetermine the price during the billing document. Final point. Final point. One more time. Okay, so that is applies whatever the price changes applicable, those price changes will be applicable in the billing document as well. It is possible. Okay, you can control it whether you want to redetermine or not. There is a possibility. If you don't want, the system will not do. If you want,
Okay,
you can control in the background. So most of the things are most of the functionalities are exist, but it's up to you whether you wanted to get it or not, whether you wanted to get it done by the system or not. If you want to just one time, you just keep quiet. If you want to get it done one more time, then you do the something in the background. That's called configurations. That called
But usually we specify the terms and conditions in quotation, right? That's the difference between quotation and inquiry, right? I mean, because we specify that this is valid for certain days.
yes, you are correct, but still, like in that case, you will not use that control. In that case, you don't say that redetermine the price.
Okay.
So you have an option, Vijay, whether you wanted to redetermine the prices or not. Okay, wanted to redetermine the prices or not. Okay, we have a concept of copy controls. We have a concept of copy controls. So, like when you are configuring the copy controls, it's up to you whether you wanted to redetermine the price one more time in the billing document or not. Okay, that's up to you. Like if you don't want, you don't need to do that. So if you want to agree with the terms and conditions what we made, then you will not do that configuration. Okay, Vijay? Like that.
Okay,
You
sir.
need to say
Yes.
that it's there is a functionality, there is a feature available in the system to control that as well. And finally, one more time, the customer credit also will update. Why? Because we are changing the quantity in the delivery. We are changing the prices in the billing document as well. So that means that the final net value may be changing from the order to delivery. That is the reason we are doing the, you can say, we are updating the customer credit. Okay, we are updating the customer credit. So these are the generic. These are the basic functionalities. These are the basic functionalities. What happens? These are the basic functionalities. What happens? From SAP SD perspective. Okay. Okay. So let us start a new concept of SAP SD, that is organizational structure, enterprise structure or the organizational structure. Okay, I wanted to make that as a separate recording. I'm disconnecting and connecting again. Okay, please join one more time.